Hello Peaches! So today I'm wearing a beanie because my hair hates me. But unfortunately it looks like the beanie also hates me, so I don't know. I can't win, alright? But yeah, let me know if I can actually pull this off. I don't know if I can or can't. I don't know. So the lighting might be a little weird in this video because it's dark outside. It's in the middle of the evening. But I decided to do this video today because I got a lovely message from one of you guys. I don't know, I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you want it in the video, but one of my subscribers sent me a message. Check out my phone cover, by the way, it's awesome. Harley Quinn, yes! But yeah, I got this very sweet message, private message on my YouTube channel thing, email thing, I don't know what it is actually, from one of you guys asking a lot about cosplay and cosplay tips, and you had some questions but also just in general, like, can you please tell us about it? So I decided to just make an entire video talking about cosplay tips that I have. And I just want to say that I'm not a professional cosplayer. I don't attend any competition or shows or anything. I've been cosplaying for a few years now, and I think that I'm pretty alright at it. I know a few tips and tricks that I didn't know in the beginning. So I just want to share those things with you guys. If some of you guys are new, or just maybe you have been in cosplay for a few years but you don't know some of these things, I don't know. I want to share my knowledge with you guys, but I just don't want you guys to think that I'm professional or anything, because I'm not. I just like to cosplay. Just do it for fun, nothing like fancy thing. I have made a few cosplay videos on my channel. I have made a playlist called like cosplays and cons, so you can check those out. Made some tutorials on some cosplay makeup. So yeah, I already have some, but these are like tips and tricks that I can share with you guys. And I don't know a lot though, but I do know a few things that I think are important to know. The first thing that I learned is you have to cosplay someone that you know. And I'm not just saying like, oh, I heard about Batman, so I should cosplay Batman or something like that. But like someone that you're actually into in a way. Because, well, obviously you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can cosplay someone that you only seen on a picture and don't even know what show is from or whatever. Do what you want, but like, it's just a very good idea to cosplay someone that you know just a little bit about. Just have seen a few episodes of that series with that person in or something, because people will come up to you and talk to you at conventions and ask you about the character and like, oh my god, do you love Batman too? And if you're just like, no, I just liked his outfit, I don't even know who the guy is, then it's just, it's wrong in a way. It's the same thing, like I always compare it to if I was wearing a Justin Bieber t-shirt just because I thought the print was cool. I hate Justin Bieber, I don't listen to his music. Like, that's the same thing. And also all those girls wearing Nirvana t-shirt and Guns N' Roses t-shirt and they don't even listen to the music. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? But that's kind of the same thing, you know? Don't do that, because it's a little bit, I don't want to say offensive because people can just not get offended by it, but it is a little bit offensive in a way to those who actually like that character and like that show and stuff like that. And also because at convention people are in character, a lot of people are in character, so if they are from the same movie that you're from and they come up to you and act like that character that they are and you don't know anything, then you're just going to stand there being very awkward, in a very awkward situation. So it's also for your own fault. Cosplay someone that you know. You don't have to have seen every single episode or movie or whatever it is that character is in. Because people also understand, like if you cosplay Harley Quinn, for example, and if you only played the games, like the Arkham Knight games, then people will understand if you say, oh, I haven't watched every single episode she's in, I only played the games. People will be like, oh yeah, that's fair, you know? Because there are some characters that are in a lot of things, so you can't possibly see or read or play everything that they're in. But just, you know, a little bit, just to know the basic background story for your character, and just like the basic things, you know. This second one is, don't buy your cosplay like too often. I have bought cosplays sometimes. It's I haven't made all my cosplays myself. I mean, my mom has helped me with a lot of them actually, but I have bought a few cosplays. There was one that I just bought everything. Like, it was just a dress and a hat and a wig actually. It was for my Hatsune Miku cosplay that I had once. I just bought that from a website and it was alright, but you can clearly, like, when I got it I was like, this is amazing, this is the best cosplay ever, but when I got to the convention, like, I didn't do anything to the dress, I just put it on. When I got to the convention, there were, like, compared to all the other cosplays, like the homemade cosplays, people have spent months, maybe years making a cosplay. I came with this crappy looking bought cosplay and it does look worse. Obviously, if you need, like, if you're going to buy a cosplay that actually looks amazing, then it will also be extremely expensive. So I suggest, like, it's alright to buy the jacket and buy the pants, but just separately. I done that with my Doctor Who cosplay. I bought a jacket, I bought a shirt, I bought a bow tie and, you know, put it together myself and made some adjustments here and there. That's fine as well. And you can also buy it obviously, but it will look very cheap if you want to find something at a reasonable price, or reasonable for you. If you would like to find something that you can afford at least. But I suggest you make it yourself, get a friend or your mom to help you, like my mom always helps me with my cosplays. Or you can go to, like, tailors, is that what it's called? Like, there are a lot of people on Facebook groups for cosplayers that actually will make your cosplay for you, if you pay them obviously, but it will be better, maybe more expensive than buying one, but it will be so much better than it, because there are some really amazing creative people out there. So it's just about finding the right one who can make it, but also, like, if you're in the cosplay community, if you have some friends from there, you should be able to find someone who will be willing to help you, just a friend or something, and then you can buy them dinner or just do something for them. So that's my suggestion. And if you are a cosplayer, I also suggest that you do learn how to sew, because it is, like, it's very difficult to be a cosplayer if you don't know how to sew. Just the basics, like, just learn the basic things, learn how to use a sewing machine. You don't need to learn how to sew an entire ball gown or something, just the basics, because it is nice to have that kind of knowledge. So yeah, teach yourself and take your time to learn it, because it is difficult for some people to learn it, but it is actually very simple once you get it down. So yeah, that's my suggestion. Then one of your questions, the person who sent me this, asked me a question, because in my Harley Quinn makeup tutorial video I had my cosplay on for Harley Quinn and I was only wearing a bra and my boobs look huge in that. And she asked, like, how do I get so big boobs for a cosplay? And she wrote in her message that she was B cup and she really wanted to have, be able to make really big boobs, or like make them look big for cosplay. But I will not be able to help you with that. I know that my boobs look huge in that Harley Quinn video, but that's because they are pretty damn big naturally. I'm a G cup, so they are really big naturally. The only thing that I did to my boobs when I was wearing the Harley Quinn cosplay was to wear a padded bra. I never do that because they're so big always, so I don't need a padded bra, but I did that for the cosplay because just to give them that over-the-top cartoony look that, like, Harley Quinn has some nice tits, I'm not gonna lie. So I wanted that look obviously, so I just wore a padded bra and that did the trick pretty much. But because my boobs are a G cup, I don't really do anything else to make them look big because they are big. So I'm sorry I can't help you with that, but I know that there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube on how to make your boobs look big for cosplay or just everyday, so you can always do some research on that. And yeah, but I can't help you because this is just how they look. Some of the good things about being born with big tits. Well, I wasn't born with them, but they came eventually. Alright, I'm talking too much about my boobs in this video. It's getting kind of weird, actually. Also, another tip. If you are a first-time cosplayer and you're going to a convention for the entire weekend, oh my god. But if you're going to attend a convention for like 3 days or just more than 1 day, I suggest that you start with having just one cosplay for all those days. Now the first time I cosplayed was only like a 1-day thing. But the second time I went to a convention and like cosplayed, the second time I just cosplayed in general, I went to a like 3-day convention where I was there all 3 days. It was amazing. And I had a cosplay for all 3 days. I had 3 different cosplays for that weekend. And it was, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like stressful, it was difficult, and it was expensive, and like meh. And that's also why that year I like just bought all of my cosplays. I didn't make anything myself because I was just so shocked at how like, oh my god, I have to make this and this and this and this and just everything, and it turned out to be even more expensive than I thought it would be. So the wig for my Rainbow Dash cosplay is the ugliest, horrible wig I have ever seen, and there were just a lot of things that didn't work out the way I planned it because I didn't have enough time to make 3 or prepare for 3, and I just didn't know how to. So it took a lot longer than I thought it would, also because I was new, so there was a lot of things that I had to do that I didn't know, and there was a lot of things that I did that I didn't have to do and stuff like that. So I suggest that for the first like while that you cosplay, depending on how many conventions you attend, just have 1, maybe 2 cosplays, easy ones obviously. Don't go out and make an entire Iron Man armor suit for the first one because I think that's going to be difficult. Just find a very easy cosplay that is easy to make or easy to just combine. Just go to the local clothing store and find a jacket and find a pair of pants and stuff like that. Just to get into it in a way and still not stress too much about it. Another tip is just like a small thing, I guess, compared to all these other ones. It is wear or like bring a big bag, because the first year I had like a purse this small because I was like, oh, I just need my wallet and my phone and my keys, you know. But even before we got to the convention, we were like, oh, we need to buy some like energy bars and some drinks, something to drink, not drinks, but like soda and stuff, and some snacks and stuff like that. And then my purse was absolutely full already before we got to the convention, because you need to have something to drink and you need to have some snacks, because it's not everywhere that you can buy things, and it's pretty expensive to buy food at most conventions, at least the ones I have attended. So having something that you can just quickly grab if you're hungry and drink obviously is very important. So before getting to the convention, I did not have any more room in my purse, and when we got there, there was like a billion things that I wanted to buy, and it was just very difficult. So bring a big bag, like a backpack. And the last cosplay tip for the day, and for like forever I guess, is that bring some entertainment. You can bring your phone with some games on it, you can bring an iPad or a Nintendo, and the reason for that is because you're going to wait in line, and sometimes for a pretty long time. Last year me and my friend waited in line for like, I think it was an hour and a half, and it was very sunny. So also, side note, you should probably bring an umbrella and a parasol, depending on what time of the year the convention is. But it was like, at the time we waited for an hour and a half, it was the hottest day ever. Like, I wish I had a parasol because I got a little bit sunburned, because I was wearing this just corset, like my shoulder and my neck was completely just out in the sun, and that did not feel good. So bring an umbrella or a parasol, depending on if it's the raining season or the sunny season. But yeah, also bring entertainment, because standing in line for an hour and a half is pretty damn boring. Even though you're standing with your friends, I was standing with my friend and we talked and had fun, but it was still like, you need to do something. I don't know if it's just me who gets very easily restless, is that what it's called? I think it is. I do get very like, I need to do something, I can't just stand here any longer, you know. So if I had, like, I did have my phone, but I didn't want to use it for playing games because I didn't have an extra charger with me, or like one of those portable chargers, and I needed it to like get home, to find a bus and a train to get home and stuff. So I didn't want to use that. But bring a portable charger to your iPhone, or a Nintendo, or a book, or some entertainment that is small enough to walk around with without having to like don't carry a TV and a PS4, that's a bad idea, but what I'm saying is just have some entertainment that is small enough to fit in your purse or your backpack or whatever you have. But yeah, I guess that was all of my cosplay tips. Now all there's left to say is go out and cosplay stuff. Of course, if you have any more questions about cosplays, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to help you guys. Cosplay is like one of the best things ever, so I'll try and help you guys as much as I can, but as I said, I'm not professional, so I don't know all the answers, but I can give you personal experience things. So yeah, press the like button if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and thank you for watching.